Hey everyone, I'm really stepping out on a limb here because if anybody knows me, then they know that selfies and looking at myself on camera is not my most favorite thing in the whole world. But hey, if I'm going to do this blog about makeup and fashion, well, then I'm just going to give you the normal stay-at-home mom. I can't go to Sephora and buy the $100 utensils and all that crazy stuff because I don't want to do that anyways. But I want to give y'all some tips of how I do my makeup, and you can go, no, that's not for me, or hey, I might take a tip or two, or wow, I may not ever go that far with my makeup. But at least you know, and as we age, stuff happens. This stuff right here happens, and we just want to have fun and do the best we can with what we have. So today I'm going to talk about contouring, and I hope you can see at least a little bit of what I'm doing. I have a picture that I'm going to post on my blog, and that is me minus the eye makeup, which I've already been out and about today, and I had to get up early and put a full face on. So I wiped all my foundation off, but I left my eyes because I'm not going to do those more than once if I don't have to. But I did clean my face. I moisturized again. I primed it, and I put foundation on. So this is a flat 2D minus my eyes canvas that I'm gonna contour, because this was the one thing that really rocked my world and changed the way I did makeup and just brought my face to life, to where I wasn't just covering up a whole bunch of stuff, but I was actually enhancing what I was doing and not just covering up what I didn't think that I liked. So here we go, contouring. And this seems so scary for some people, but here's the reason why we do this. As you can see, if you go back and look at my picture without any makeup on, and of course it's not this huge, great HD, but you can see even right now with the sun hitting, you can see what is hitting, where the light is hitting on my face. And so it lights up here because the light is hitting. My forehead sticks out further than my face, so the sun hits it faster. My nose, my chin, these are where light hits. But when you put foundation on, you're pretty much masking. Unless you're out in the light, you're washed out. You're just trying to cover up stuff. So it's almost like a 2D washed out look. But then you can see right here, it naturally wants to go a little bit darker and under your cheekbones. These are the things that you want to enhance once you are covering up maybe some of the things like wrinkles or your even skin tone. That's why. So this is for anybody who wears any type of foundation, even if it's just powder and light, and you can do all kinds of stuff with this. So if a makeup artist were to see this, they would probably go crazy, but this is just a normal person. And a lot of these things you probably already have. I've dug through a friend's stuff, and she had better stuff than I did. So, I mean, she hit the jackpot. You do not have to go out, and you do not have to buy all kinds of crazy stuff. And so I'm just going to show you some little things that you work with what you have, and if you really like to do it, and hey, you want to get a better brush, then wow, go for it and go get a better brush. But you could do it with your fingers. I mean, it doesn't matter. You can do it with powder, you can do it with liquid. So here we go. And this is what I usually do. I put my foundation on, and then I start my highlighting first. And I use a liquid highlighter. And I don't have my liquid highlighter in my lap, so I'm going to have to disappear and go get my liquid highlighter. Okay, so here we go. Highlighter. And so you're going to want to get a couple shades lighter than your foundation. And this is going to look scary at first, and you're going to think that you are in a tribe of some type, but don't worry, it's going to blend, and you don't have to use very much at first. But here's what I do. So I go all the way down, And you know what? You always want to put a little bit under your eyes because you want to brighten your eyes up. So, and for some reason, as the older we get all, it turns colors and all kinds of fun stuff underneath there. So I always do this. I know it looks really crazy and you don't have to go crazy. You really don't have to do this, but it really brightens up your eyes. So I hope you can see this. And this, I just use my hands. I don't even use any fun, crazy things. And I just start to work up because I don't want to go down because I end up getting all kinds of stuff down here. So I'm going to make a little bit of a triangle. And you may not be able to see it all super well, but you'll at least know where it's going. And a little bit right here because you want to brighten this up. Yeah, always make sure that you get it because sometimes I walk outside and I've got a line of highlighter and I don't know how I missed it. So, and then you always want to be really, really careful. And sometimes I do use a sponge under my eyes, which the older I get, the more careful I'm getting about what I'm doing. So ladies, don't rub your eyes either. Don't be rubbing your eyes because it's just, that's the good thing about makeup. You don't tend to touch your face so much. So if you walk around without makeup on, people are like, why would I want to put a whole bunch of makeup on? It's not, well, if you get good stuff and you won't touch your face all the time, but be careful. I mean, be gentle with your eyes. So here we go. There it is. Just blend it in. And look, you can already tell my face is coming to life. And it just is illuminating. But we want to add a third layer, and that is going to be a darker contouring. And this is what really scares people. So I actually this is what I use, and you can barely even see it anymore. I have no idea where I got this, and I have no idea how long I've had this, but it will last you probably till Jesus comes back because you barely need any of it. So who knows? I probably had it forever, and then I decided, oh wow, I saw someone contouring, and I'm like, you can use this. This is blush, but it's just a darker. It's not really a pink. You probably don't want to put pink because don't forget we're still gonna put blush on, but this actually comes with, believe it or not, a contouring little brush. And I used to use this, but then I started digging in all the multitude of makeup that I've had for so long, and I found this brush. And I don't know what I used, maybe because this one's a little fluffier, but I think I got this from Ulta, maybe one of their free bags. So, and right now I was at Ulta. If you spend $19, $20, you get one of those bags. So hey, you might want to go get that, and who knows, there might be a brush in there. And there might even be some contouring stuff. So, see, you could probably go to the dollar store and get one of these things. I mean, it is what it is. Sure, you can go get a beautiful brush, and I'm sure eventually I will start buying great brushes, but right now I go in and I go to pick one up and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to spend that. I'd rather buy eyelashes. So anyways, real quick, I know y'all don't have time to sit here for 20 minutes. So this is what I do. I take this and you can tell what I do. I circle, and this is how I start. You want to be really gentle starting this process, and you want to go underneath. You don't want to, okay, see that? Do fish lips, and you will see the natural contour, and that is where you want to follow. So you want to follow up here, and then I just sort of lighten it up, and you can tell where the light wants to hit all the time. Even if you look back at my picture there, that's where it's a natural. So just really lightly. You don't have to have a ton. You almost don't want anyone to know that there is any makeup there. It's almost just like this illusion. So, I mean, you don't want to look like you're a canvas and you're painted, which sometimes I do on accident because I just get a little crazy. But there, look, you're just going to make a C, a nice big C right there. And I know you probably can't really tell what's going on, but even afterwards I sort of just go over it because in the mornings if I'm tired. I just, we miss it sometimes, but it's always good to go look in a mirror where there is actually natural light. Don't just trust the lights in your bathrooms. Unfortunately, I found that out the hard way. Or before you back out of the vehicle, look in your rearview mirror. I'm always like, oh my, I put way too much makeup on sometimes. So, okay, so here we go. I'm going to put a little bit more on. And you know what? I'm just going to go underneath my jawline. And a little bit down here, because you know what? It's a natural, it's going to cast a shadow right there. But we have foundation on, and we've made a blank canvas again. So we want to go back and try to help out what our natural was already like. Okay, so this is what I don't do. But if you have a nose, I do not contour my nose because my nose is long and thin. And so I don't want it to look any longer and thinner. But if your nose is not long and thin already, then you can definitely just go down the sides of your nose right there, and you can't even believe what it does. So there you go. Like right there, that's your contour. Just show you again, a little bit underneath here, a little bit down there. Nothing, I mean, it almost looks like it doesn't do anything, but you'll notice. Take a before picture and after picture, and there you go. And if you need to do contouring on your nose, then man, go for it. So that's done. You're highlighted, there's contour, and then all you need is blush. And I just happened to get this in my Ipsy bag, which is awesome. And I just use a nice little fluffy brush, and half the time I don't even have to put any blush on because there's already blush on. But tap, tap, I don't go crazy. And you smile. You don't want it to be big right here, but you just want to blend in a little bit. And just nice, pretty, just enhance it. Pink, it's fixing to be spring. Lord, please let it be spring. And so pinks are always great. Don't get too much here, but you'll see it's just this pretty little fun stuff. And if you really want to go crazy, you can put, like, I use eyeshadow sometimes, just like a light pink eyeshadow, and I just barely put it right here, and it just illuminates your face even more. But here, this is the basics, so don't forget. Highlighter, 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 contour, and just a little bit of blush, and it does wonders. And then you can put your face on. But look, I mean, you turn from a 2D to a 3D woman in just that, and you may already have this stuff. And don't forget, you don't have to go get contouring stuff. Look through your blushes. Our blush lasts forever, so you may already have these things. So if you have any questions, or hey, you just want to use a little bit of this stuff, you know, ask me questions. I'm learning like you're learning, and I hope this helps out a little bit. Well, until next time, bye-bye.